We have had a picture of you in our hearts and in our minds for some time now. You are an angel sent our way. And nothing you do or could do will ever change that God made you for us and that we will always, always love you. Joe and I got married when we were in our mid-30s, and we thought we'd start a family right away. But we didn't know that we would struggle with infertility for the next 3 years. And I wanted to have a baby so much. And we prayed about it many times, as did many of our friends. And then God sent us Nicholas through the miracle of adoption. I loved him from the moment I first heard about him. I loved him before he was even born. And I knew that he was chosen to be my son, and I was chosen by God to be his mother. When Nick turned 6, he was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. It's a high-functioning autism. I didn't understand why God would wait so many years to send me a baby and then have my child have autism. I didn't take it well at all, I have to be honest. I was really angry with God. And I asked him, why? Why did you do this? Why me? And I didn't really get answers to that other than God saying, I sent Nick to you. I picked you to be his mother. And I don't make mistakes. I sent you the son that you're supposed to have. And I did it for a reason. So gradually I came to accept that that was what God wanted. The peace and acceptance that I needed and that I craved. It didn't come overnight. I didn't just wake up one morning and say, wow, I'm glad my son has autism. It was gradual. I just let God fill me with his peace and show me his plan. Nick is 13 years old now. And he's at an age where he wants to have a lot of friends and do things with them. But his autism really prevents him from making a lot of friendships. There have been so many times he's, just prayed for one friend. God, just send me one friend. And it makes me grieve when I hear that. And it reminds me about my own cries to God for a baby, just one baby. And it's not easy to have peace and to trust God when your son is melting down in Target and everyone in the store is staring at you. There are times when he kicks a hole in the wall. There are times when he takes something important, like my grandmother's antique vase, and throws it across the room. That's not easy. But I do my best to trust God that he knows what he's doing. He doesn't need us to help execute his plan. The story I have wouldn't really be complete without me telling you about our second child. When Nick was about 2 years old, his birth mother had another child, and we adopted that child, and his name is Will. Will has autism also. And it's not any easier the second time you get the diagnosis. Both of the boys have issues, but they both are very good kids, and we love them very much. And at night, I like to go in their rooms while they're peaceful, because they aren't very peaceful at all during the day. And I'm reminded of the song, when others see a shepherd boy, God may see a king. And those words remind me to look at my children through God's eyes and to look at other people through God's eyes. In the end, it's not my story. It's not Nick's or even Will's. It's God's story, and it's worth telling.